Is the point of this little mini session is just to go over some of the properties of logarithms and do a um, an exercise involving logarithms. So you can see that there are two different columns here. Each one is a set of problems. And the goal is to fill in the blanks as well as we can without using a calculator. For instance, like this one right here, log base 5 of 6. You could use a calculator, of course, to actually get a number there. But for the purposes of this sheet, that's just B. For log base 5 of 10, you could do that on your calculator. But for the purpose of the sheet, it's just A. So we're going to do what we can to fill in this table here without using a calculator and basing things that we know either numerically or what's given in terms of A and B. For instance, at 1, you should know that log base 5 of 1 is 0. So you just put a 0 there. I don't think we know log base 5 of 2, 3, or 4, but we do know log base 5 of 5 is 1. So that's 1. Okay, so we got those two. But the other ones are going to take a little bit of work. So I urge you to maybe pause this and see if you can figure out how to fill in the other ones. I'm going to start with a hint, and that hint being I'm going to start with 10, just because I've done this before and I know that 10 is going to help. So log base 5 of 10, I know is the same thing as log base 5 of 5 times 2. Now that is a huge hint. Think about what you know about your properties of logarithms and see what you can do with that. Okay. And again, pause at any time. I want you to do as much as you can on your own. I write this a little bit differently. This is equal to A, and then working my way down. Log base 5 of 5 times 2 is equal to A. Okay, the left side, of course, since it's a logarithm, I'm going to use a property of logs to rewrite like this. And I know that log base 5 of 5 is 1. And suddenly, do you see that I have one of the answers? Log base 5 of 2 is equal to A minus 1. So this is A minus 1 right there. And also because I already know how to do this, now you could I do urge you to again pause and think and do as much as you can on your own. I'm gonna go to log base 5 of 4 next because log base 5 of 4 is the same thing as log base 5 of 2 squared, which is the same thing as 2 times log base 5 of 2. And we just figured out the log base 5 of 2 is A minus 1. So I could go directly here and say this is 2A minus 2. Now to get to the other ones, notice they all involve, well, two of them involve 3. So let's go to log base 5 of 6. And we know that's equal to B here. Of course, I'm going to break this up the same way. This is 3 times 2 equals B. So log base 5 of 3 plus log base 5 of 2 is equal to B. And do you see what to do next? We know that log base 5 of 2, based on the work we've done, is A minus 1. So log base 5 of 3 is negative A plus B minus 1. And it doesn't matter what order we write that in. You might be more comfortable with B minus A minus 1. That's fine too. For 18, I'm going to base this on what I've already done. 18 is 6 times 3, isn't it? So that's log base 3 of 6 plus log base 3 of 3. Well, I know that. I'm sorry, why am I doing the base 3? These should be base 5s. Excuse me. I was wondering why that was a little bit too easy. 5. I know log base 5 of 6 and log base 5 of 3 from the work that we've done already. So that means I'm just going to take these two and add them together, giving me negative A plus 2B minus 1. For 20, I'm going to do a similar thing. Log base 5 of 20 is equal to log base 5 of 4 plus log base 5 of 5. So I'm just going to take these two basically and add them together. So I get 2A minus 1. I hope that makes sense. I'm not going to say anything for this next one. I'm going to fill it out silently, but again, I urge you to pause the video and do this as well as you can on your own, and then maybe reference it um, after you've given it your best shot. And that's it. I don't think I made a mistake. Let me know if I did, so I could come back and maybe put a note somewhere. But I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, Continue studying for the midterm. I posted a more succinct review on the hub along with the solutions, but the collection of problems from units 1 and 2 are also there along with the solutions. And if you find any errors, please let me know so I could fix those. Thank you and happy studying.